One thing that did happen with North Carolina this week, and I see you reported it, Marcus Paige is coming home. I think that seeing that Jackie Manuel left to take a job with American University up in DC, I believe that's where he ended up, as assistant on the bench there, leaves his role open now for Marcus Paige. And if anybody had really been paying attention, Marcus's pro career had started to slow down. He had been spending a lot of time in Chapel Hill. I think he was dealing with some chronic injuries. Don't quote me on that, but I think I remember seeing that. And so getting a guy like Marcus Paige back into the program, I can't think of anybody right off the top of my head that might be loved and be loved more than Marcus Paige. Sherrell, what does that mean to bring a guy like that home? And if you can tell a little bit about what you think he might be doing, feel free.
I mean, it's massive. It's a big thing because one, you always want to have different perspectives in your staff, different viewpoints, different ideas, and you know, frankly, Marcus is younger. He's going to be younger than anyone else on staff by about 10 years. It may, maybe a little more. I think Hoots is my age. So yeah, about 10 or 11 years, he's going to be the youngest one on staff. So I think that's an important part. And then you think about how Marcus Page kind of co-led along with Roy Williams UNC through the mid 2010s. I mean, it was a pretty tumultuous period, and I don't think you can ask for a better representative at a better time. Like some people might have been better representatives, some people were better basketball players, but no one had that combination when North Carolina needed it the most, more than Marcus Page. That's why I always go back to a 2012 class, and you start talking about the LJ Rose Marcus Page thing, and just the alternate timeline where LJ Rose commits to UNC before Marcus Page, and it just feels like it would have been disastrous because Page was the perfect recruit at the perfect time for UNC, and I think he can help on staff, doing some of the same things that Jackie did, but also kind of being an ear for the players. I think everybody knows that there's always a bit of good cop, bad cop with parenting. I think it's the same with coaching. And maybe Marcus can be that ear, just extra ear for guys to talk about something. They're going to have some really dynamic guards come through here in the next couple of years. So you think Paige would probably have some advice about how to play and live in the limelight at UNC in the last 10 years? I mean, I just think that's invaluable, in addition to kind of the stuff that is going to be assigned to him that Jackie had as well. So, yeah, a great hire. Roy Williams always talked about just how smart Marcus Page was, how he got it. And I think you'll start to see that as he begins, what could be a lengthy coaching career. As far as that question is concerned,
Yeah, well, I'm going to lead you to that. The Orange Shovel said, since Marcus Page's off-court position, how involved can he be during summer workouts and pickup games?
I'm going to answer this with confidence, even though I'm not confident in the actual answer, but can't do anything. For one, summer pickup games, if it's not an official practice, coaches can't be there at all. So all that stuff is, and that's part of where Antoine Jameson and Vince Carter's kind of frustration, I think, came in. All that stuff is team led. Like Hubert Davis can say, "You guys playing pickup?" He can kind of infer that he wants them to do it, but it's up to the players to put it together. As far as on the court stuff, there was some rule changes or bylaws out there that were pushing to get more people to be allowed to have on-court instruction. But I think that's one of I don't know this personally, but I think that's one of the reasons that Jackie Manuel is leaving, because he wants to be on the court coaching, and in his role, which unless it's changing, Marcus Page will have the same thing. He can't do anything with guys on the court during practice or anything like that.